Okay, Brazil. Let's see what's going on. Let's take a look at Brazil's vaccine rollout program first. Now, I have to say, for a country the size of Brazil, their numbers, some of their numbers are not looking that bad. Let's just take a look at so this is the total doses administered. You can see here that Brazil's administered 324.5 million doses. Of those doses, of those doses, 164.9 people have received the first shot, and 141.4 have been fully vaccinated. If we come to take a number, we can see that what this means is 77.3% of Brazil's population has received one dose, and 66.1% have been fully vaccinated. Okay, let's just keep moving right along. Let's just take a look at the actual numbers for today. Let me see something. Okay, so what you can see here is that Brazil has had 22.06 million cases, 617,803 deaths. We can see that Brazil's COVID-19 cases have passed 2020 cases, and that Brazil's COVID-19 deaths have 2021 deaths have passed 2020 deaths, almost double them. What's kind of curious about Brazil is this kind of sideways stair stepping. Most countries had a spike back after the first of the year, then a long declining pattern. But for some reason, uh, Brazil has had this kind of stair stepping pattern. Okay, but the cases peaking on June the 23rd at 115,228, but back down on December the 19th, those numbers have fallen to 8,821 cases for a single day, with a 14-day average of 8,871 cases per day. Now, what about deaths? Now, this is a little closer because we have a single spike up here. Okay, had a dip, then we had a big spike, and we can see that on April the 8th, Brazil had 4,249 deaths for a single day. Come back down here, then you can see that on December the 19th, Brazil had 408 deaths, with a 14-day average of 233.7 deaths per day. Here we go. This is a different way to look at the data. This helps get rid of some of the volatility involved. Long declining pattern all the way down to up through last week, right? Declining pattern in cases. What about deaths? Look at this nice declining pattern in deaths. This line here is 2,500. So this is 1,250. Okay. So this means over here that COVID-19 deaths, weekly deaths in uh, in Brazil are under 2,500. Okay, per week. Now, what about COVID-19 cases? Now, here's the good news. This is why you also got to make sure you get all the information you need to understand. Okay, 6 months in a row now, Brazil's COVID-19 cases have declined. Okay, what about deaths? Well, 8 months in a row now, Brazil has seen a decline in COVID-19 deaths. Okay, so those are pretty doggone good numbers for Brazil, right? Okay, so that concludes the report for Brazil for today. We'll be back in a moment to continue with Spain.